Hello, guys. You're welcome to another episode of Not a Gossip Show with Charity Crusader. Today, we are going to be dealing with a very, very crucial matter. In today's world, a lot of things are being overlooked, and that's not how it should be. That's not what we should do as humans. We should look out for each other. We should care for each other. And today, we're going to be discussing this matter that many persons overlook. And this thing affects people psychologically, emotionally, even spiritually. It affects people all around. It affects everyone, everybody, no matter the age, no matter your position, it affects everyone. So this is something we want to discuss about. And today I did not come here alone. I came with a very, very special guest. And I know you're waiting to see this special guest because I can't treat this topic alone. Yes, I can't treat it alone. So with me is a very special guest, and that person is
Fortune Johnson.
Thank you so much, Fortune, for honoring this invitation.
Thank you. You're welcome. I
am-
like it's a privilege being here. I'm so glad doing this with you. Thank you for having me on this.
I am super excited. Even in the rain, she
Yeah.
had to be here.
And plus school stress. I had to be here because it's very important. So
Important.
please, anything you want to discuss here, please take it very seriously
Yes,
because
yes.
it's so important. We
Yes,
have
it
something
is.
very important to tell you.
Yes, thank you so much, Fortune.
You're welcome.
Well, I've known Fortune for a while now, and she's someone that is interested in people, young people especially. She just wants you to be balanced all around, spiritually, mentally, psychologically,
Yeah.
educationally. She's concerned about a balanced life, and that is why it is my honor to have her in my show. Thank you once again for being here. I'm so excited.
You're welcome.
Okay, so today we are going to be treating this crucial topic: verbal abuse. Verbal abuse. What is verbal abuse? Why is it important? Why are we even raising this topic right now? It's something that many persons overlook and don't see it as an important topic to talk about. But no, it is very important because it leads to depression, it leads to a lot of destruction. And that is why I am here with Fortune to demystify this topic for us. So Fortune, what is verbal abuse?
Okay, just as the term verbal means the use of your mouth. That means
Okay.
words. So
Words.
verbal abuse is using your words to talk down on others, like using your words to abuse other people, like to speak down on them, to give them like this kind of feeling that they are not enough, or they can't be this or that. So verbal abuse is using your words to intimidate others, to abuse others.
Okay, verbal abuse is using your words to intimidate others, to abuse others, making them feel like they are not enough, they're not good enough, and that can lead to low self-esteem.
Exactly.
And it can even lead to suicidal thoughts. Yes, it's as serious as that.
You know that our words, like words spoken to us,
Yes.
go a long way in building our emotional being.
Yes.
So when you give such words to somebody, when you say such words to somebody, even if you're not really taking it, you're not really thinking
Serious.
about it, or you're not really serious with the
Yes.
words, but the person getting that word from you will think about it and be like, God, am I really this? Am I really like this?
Yes, exactly.
Something like that. So words go a long way in building our mental health. So we
Yes.
should mind the things we say to people and how we quote our words. It's
Yes.
very, very important.
Yes, we should be careful how we quote our words.
Especially adults to children.
Yes.
As an adult, while talking to children, please be very careful. Children are very smart and
sensitive.
Yeah, very sensitive, and they don't forget things easily.
Yes,
So when you
exactly.
tell them that, they can even go to school and ask their classmates, "Am I like this? Am I stupid? Do I look stupid?" Because their parents or their older sibling told them that
You're
they are
stupid.
stupid. You're very stupid. You have big head. Is my head big? You're touching their head. Is my head big? All these words
God.
are demeaning.
Yes, they
like
are.
they are very
It's a
big
serious
and
case, yeah.
very serious case too, because that child will grow up thinking that I have a very big head. Should I be wearing cap?
Cap.
Should I cover my head because my head is big? If my head is big, this person, she has small head, and before you know, the child will start looking at other people's head.
Yes.
God, this one is small and it's so fine. See, my own is not fine.
Yeah.
My own is not fine. See, her ear is so fine, beautifully shaped. Look at my
Yeah.
own. So the words you speak to people go a very long way in building their self-esteem.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so how does verbal abuse affect an individual?
Okay, verbal abuse really affects individuals. It can lead to depression.
Okay.
It can cause depression. There are some words you say to me, and when I go back and think about it, I will just feel sad.
Yeah.
I will just feel I should just give up. I should just end it.
Exactly. Yes.
That is it. There are some words that will make you feel bad, feel less of yourself,
Yes.
something like that. And also, verbal abuse can give suicidal thoughts.
Yes,
You
it
can just
can.
think of
Yes.
you can just think of ending it, like I'm not
Yes.
good enough.
Yes.
Every other person is doing better, every other person is doing well. I'm just here, I'm not making progress, something like that.
Yes.
But there are some people that you cannot abuse them verbally. Like you say one, they'll give it back to you.
Exactly.
Yeah, some
Yes.
people are like that. They
Yes.
can't be verbally abused, even if they are not good. Though. I've seen somebody that is not good, but the person is very proud in very proud in his stupidity. Like, I'm not good though, but you're talking to me and I'll be shouting, are you okay? I'll be the one that will shout. But some people that are actually doing the right thing, they're actually doing well. And you know that some Christians, maybe when you dress like this, like we are models, see us, we are well covered like this now. Godly models.
Yes.
You just go out. When you go, and maybe we are walking, they'll be like, this girl every time, big skirt,
covering
every
your
time. Just imagine that the next time she will not see her with that skirt again. She'll go and wear she'll wear something like spaghetti hand,
Open
crop
breast.
top, hair, something that will show her her body. Let me just dress to please them. I don't want anybody to talk about me and the rest. But that is not it. Meanwhile, some people, God of mercy. If you tell them that one, they will just stop. Like they'll not even go again. Even if they're going somewhere very important, they'll stop and answer you back. Even if they like, some people are just like, and I love such people. Even if I love such people. Like if somebody is saying something, instead of going to your house to cry, they say that just stop back. Just tell the person, please stop this. I don't like it. If you want to talk,
shun them.
Shun them.
Yes.
In a respectful manner.
Yes.
You know, we are all matured people. We are good people. We are good citizens.
Yes, we are
so do
sane.
it. We are saying we are not mad. We are educated now.
Yes.
So do it in a very matured way.
Yeah.
And in a respectful way. Because most people that verbally abuse people, they are older than us, way older than
Yes.
us. Way older than us. So you have to approach them with lots of respect for them
Alright.
to reason with you.
Okay.
A person that is verbally abused will be intimidated and we have low self-esteem.
Yeah.
That is one of the obvious traits you see in them.
Yes.
The person will have low self-esteem. The person will feel less of himself or herself. The person will have fear of speaking up, fear of airing your own view. That's
Yeah.
what the person will have.
Wow. Verbal abuse is a really serious case because it could lead to depression. It could lead to suicidal thoughts.
Yeah,
It could make you feel you're not worthy to be a human being. That's how serious it is. So, who can be verbally abused?
Anyone can be verbally abused, but I would love to add this.
Okay.
You can't be verbally abused without giving them the permission to abuse verbally, because when someone is like someone like me, you can't abuse me verbally.
Wow.
Why bringing the words, I will give it back to you.
my God.
I will give it back to you. And you can't just, there's a way you'll be talking to me. Even once, I will warn you, stop that. So you can't be verbally abused without permitting the person to abuse you verbally.
Okay.
But most times it happens to children.
Yes.
And I can understand. Like most parents will be insulting their children, big head, stupid boy, all these things. So that one I can understand. But a full-grown young lady like me,
Yes.
you will tell me, fortune, you are this. I know now. You cannot try that with me. So verbally like anybody can be abused, but that person, that individual gave them the permission to
To be
abuse,
abused.
gave them the permission to abuse him or her. Because
Okay.
if someone is speaking, sha, it's not everybody that can speak up and express themselves and say
Yes,
no to some
yes,
things.
yes.
So anyone can be abused. That is just the
Anyone can
summary
be
of it. Anyone
abused.
can be abused.
Anyone can be abused, whether you're big or you're
Yeah,
small, you can be abused. It all depends on you giving yourself, giving room for the abuse, for the
yeah,
insult, for the abuse,
exactly.
yes. And like she said, it's mainly in relationships between parents and children, managers and their staff,
Staffs, yeah.
all of that. So I think for me, I think it's mainly people who are under authority
Yeah,
that
that is
are
it.
being
Because
mostly
charity
abused.
now, you cannot abuse me. Because you know that if
My
you say,
God.
because you know if you say it, I will try to shut you up immediately.
Yes.
But
Oh
if
my God.
I was your
I won't try that.
but if you were my older sister,
Yes.
and I would, even if I me personally, I know I would try to tell you, please don't do that, but I would say it with a little bit of respect.
Respect.
Yes, that
Yes.
is it. And let me quickly add this: parents should try as much as possible to stop this, because a lot of children, they
Yes.
grow up with fear.
Yes.
Some
And low
people use,
self-esteem.
yes, low self-esteem. You see some people, even to answer questions in the class, to talk where
Yeah.
their mates are, they will just be quiet because they have this kind of feeling that they are not good
Yes. They're
enough.
not
They
good
are
enough.
God.
Yes.
And their parents, their siblings, their older siblings, their friends, their playmates, they also contribute
Yes.
to their like to their emotional stability.
Yes.
That is it.
Yes.
You know,
Thank you.
words are very, very powerful.
Powerful,
Words are
yes.
powerful.
Words are
Very
very
powerful.
powerful, yes. So why is it important in the society of today to raise an awareness about verbal abuse? Because I don't see it happening really. It's something that, like I said, it's been overlooked. So why is it
Okay.
important to raise an alarm? Why is it important to raise an awareness that there is something like this and we need to look into this?
Okay, I would say it's very important, because if you look around, you see a lot of things happening. You hear of depression, you hear of
Yes.
suicide, a whole lot of things. And before these things come to play, it will start from somewhere.
Yes.
Your
Yes.
words can just make someone want to just end it all, because
Hmm.
words are very powerful, like I
Exactly.
said.
Words are very
So
powerful.
it's very important. At least it will reduce the rate of crime, it will reduce the
Yes.
rate of suicide, it will reduce the rate of it will reduce a whole lot of bad things happening around us. Because you can just tell someone, you might not mean it to, you can just tell someone, go now, are you the only one, abi, just something like that. Any word, maybe you yourself, you are hot, or
Yeah.
you're not really thinking about what you're saying. Just a word you tell someone, the person will just take it so serious, and the
Yes.
next thing, the person is depressed,
Yeah.
the person is sad, the person is crying. So this discussion is very important, because a lot of
Yeah.
people have to be careful of what they say. They should be
Yes.
very, very careful, because words go a long way in
Yes.
emotional development
Mm.
and our emotional health.
Yeah. Words go a long way in
Mm,
our emotional development and health. So we have to be very careful of who we relate with, who we
exactly.
give room to speak to us, who we allow into our lives. We have to be very careful so we don't get verbally abused, and this can lead to disruption. This can destroy somebody's life. Just a word can destroy somebody's life. Just a word can destroy an can destroy an entire generation. That's how serious it is. So I'm so excited that we've reached this level, like we've reached
Yeah,
this stage of this discussion. I am so excited. And please subscribe.
yeah.
Subscribe.
Please do.
Subscribe now.
For my sake, please subscribe.
Yes, before we continue, subscribe. We're waiting for you.
Yeah, 2 seconds.
All right. Thank you for your subscription. So, lastly, Fortune, what is your advice? What's your final word to someone out there who has been verbally abused, someone who it's feeling less of his or her design. It's feeling like, oh God, I am nothing. I can't make it anymore. They said I'm not good enough. They said my head is too big. They said I'm too short. They said I'm too fat. I'm too plumpy. Like, what, what, what do you want to say to such persons to help them know that they are good enough? And even if they have big heads, they have big brains as well.
Okay, first of all, I would love them to admit that this is verbal abuse,
Okay.
because some victims of verbal abuse see it as a normal thing. Everybody can
Thing
talk to
to
me,
me
anybody
anyhow.
can talk to me, and I'm just like that. I
Yeah.
can accept anything as far as you're not beating
Anything.
me. I'm
Oh
fine.
my God,
So
no.
first of all, you must see it and know that this person is abusing me. This is not supposed to be. Just
Yeah.
see it and know that this is abuse. Oh, I'm not
Yeah.
supposed to take this from him. I'm not supposed to take this from her.
Mm-hmm.
Then after doing that, you get help. You seek for help.
Okay.
There are some people you can talk to and
Yeah.
they'll help to build your self-esteem.
Yeah, you see a therapist.
Yes, a
Okay.
therapist to be better. Then also you move away. If the person is your partner, maybe you're in a relationship. It happens very well in relationships.
Yeah.
The guy or the lady will just be talking anyhow, and the lady they'll just be putting up with him. Let me
Be
just
pretending
endure.
as if everything is
He's giving
fine.
he's giving me money. He's buying me shawarma. Let me enjoy. Don't enjoy it too.
Please, please walk
For
away.
our sake, just walk away. Even if it's for some time, just tell him, if you keep doing this,
Yes.
I'll end this relationship.
Yes.
Some people are just this is actually very important,
Your
but some
mental
people
health is very
you mean
important.
see your body, they can beat you and scatter your body to not to
Yes,
not do
yes, exactly.
anything.
Because verbal abuse comes first before the physical
Abuse,
abuse.
exactly.
Yes.
And the physical abuse, it will be so obvious. People can see it and they'll know that,
Something is
Charity needs
happening.
help, or she has a
Yes.
scar, she
Yes.
needs help. But the one happening inside, nobody
Inside.
can see it. So you
Yes.
have to guard your heart, like your emotions. You have to watch it,
Yes.
and you have to stand. Since I'm speaking now, I want to slap somebody. Hey,
Please, no.
hi, I want to slap somebody. How will somebody be abusing you? You are sitting down
To
there.
sit down. I'll be
What should I
accepting it.
like? I've experienced something like I've not experienced abuse, though, God do not allow me, but I've I've had a discussion with someone and she was like, he's not. I'll be like, God, what is this? Like, he's abusing you. Can't you see? Like, see how he talks to you, no regard, no respect, and you say you're in a relationship.
Oh my God.
How many years? Even if the relationship is 5 years old, my sister, please go.
Talk to him.
Somebody that will be speaking to you with no regard, just he will just be talking anyhow,
Yeah.
like no respect. So please, like I said, just move away for some time. Just
Yeah.
move out of the relationship. Find yourself. You have to find
Yeah.
yourself first. Build your self-confidence, because if you are self-confident, you have to know that without this person I can stand. Without this person I can achieve what I want to achieve.
Yes.
Then you can say no. If you are self-confident, you can say no to some things.
Yes.
There's a way somebody will act and you just say no immediately. It will not even
Yes.
get up to 5 seconds. You just let the person know, I can't take this from anyone,
Yes.
especially you. You have to stand up to some kind of things, but that is if you have the self-confidence to do that. That is if you have the confidence to do that.
Okay.
Because if you don't have confidence, you will not just even if you said you just say, please stop now. Please stop now,
Oh my
something
God.
like that. Then I also say they should set boundaries.
Okay.
Set boundaries, like just tell the person, please, there's a way you talk to me. You can talk to me in this manner. Like, okay, some people say, it's a joke, he's joking with me. We are just joking, we are friends, we are buddies, so he can just joke with me. Let there be a
Please,
boundary.
let there be a boundary.
Yes, they
Not
should.
all jokes are jokes.
Exactly.
Please.
Because there's a way you can, there are some things you can tell me, I'll be laughing, but later on I'll think about,
Yes.
Jesus Christ, did she actually tell me that? How will she tell me something like that? You can imagine. So some jokes are really expensive.
Yes.
Some, especially when it's coming from your friend, you'll
Someone
be
that's
laughing.
close to you.
Yeah, you'll be
Yes.
laughing, but later on, when you think about it, it will really offend you and it can
Yes.
make you go down emotionally.
Yes.
So let's watch it, please.
Just watch it. That's just it. Oh, thank you so much, Fortune, for honoring this invitation. I am so excited. I've
You're
learned a lot
welcome.
today. I've really learned a lot. Verbal abuse is something that people overlook, and I've learned today that we shouldn't overlook it. Anybody can pass through verbal abuse. Parents can abuse their children verbally, and that is very, very bad because it's going to make your children to not be comfortable around you, to have a very low self-esteem, especially when they go outside and see other people who are able to relate very well with their parents and not get abused verbally. So we should be able to, love our children, speak positive words to them, even if they are wrong, even if you feel like this child is dumb. Be positive, pray for the child, speak positively to the child, encourage the child. That's what we should do. And if you find yourself in any relationship whatsoever where you are being abused verbally and you realize that this is verbal abuse, you should do what? Talk to the person. And if there is no change, please walk away, because your mental health is very, very important. Thank you so much for staying through this show. We really appreciate
Thank you very much.
And I hope to see you in the next episode.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We love
Bye.
you.
We love
Bye.
you.
See you next time.